Welcome ED 6311. My name is Dr. Jennifer Miller and I have the privilege of serving as your course instructor for this fall. I'm very excited to be teaching this class this semester, and I welcome any feedback throughout the process. As you know, I'm also the Reading Specialist Coordinator for the Alpine campus, and we are trying to revamp our courses so that you as a reading specialist can become more digitally literate and model that for other teachers and students and district leaders. So the purpose of this video is to provide an overview of the course, to go over the syllabus, our textbooks, and the modules for this experience. So once you log into your Blackboard, the first thing you're going to want to do is select Virtual Office. This is where you can find out a little bit about me, find our contact information. I use Twitter, and I really encourage you to think about getting a Twitter account to grow your professional learning. And for our classwork, I really like to use the hashtag SRSULearns. So if you come across a reading or writing strategy, or have an idea, or you want to take a picture of a really cool vocabulary word wall that you'd like to share with others, I encourage you to use Twitter and Instagram and use the hashtag SRSULearns so that we can see all the great things that are happening in your district. So that's one way that you can connect with me. Also, email is a great way to connect with me. I'm in my office every Tuesday and Thursday this semester from 10 to 5 p.m. So you are welcome to call me, and I've also given you my cell phone number, and you can meet with me by appointment. Know that my door is always open to help you be successful here, not only at Sul Ross, but also as you move forward as a literacy leader. So there's some information here about where you can direct technical questions, department questions, etc. Okay, after you've gone over the virtual office, you're probably going to want to then go to the syllabus under course information. Here is where you will see our syllabus, this welcome video that I'm creating today, and information regarding our textbooks. I've tried to send this out earlier in the week, but we are using 2 textbooks that you can also find in the Sul Ross Library. I tried to order 1 copy of each book in the library for those who can't afford a textbook or need access to a book. And I've tried to request ebook versions for those that I could. So they might be checked out, but that is a resource for you. The first one that we are going to use is a really, really important book that you're going to want to keep on your shelf as a reading specialist. It's full of fantastic strategies to not only address language, but also writing and literacy as a whole, strategies to help these early readers, early language learners, and also it talks about developmental approaches throughout the years. So this is a really important book. This is Teaching Language and Literacy, Preschool through Elementary Grades by Chrissy Ince, Vuclick and Roscos, 2014. The second book that we are using is Scaffolding Language, Scaffolding Learning. This is also an excellent read. It's a very short read. You are going to participate in an activity where you select 2 chapters to read out of this book, and you will share a jigsaw activity that you will participate in using a blog. So this is another book that you will need access to by Pauline Gibbons. And then, of course, we always ask for you to remember to have that APA manual on your shelf. I did not put that in the required textbook list, but it's always a great idea to refer to your APA manual because you're going to be doing a lot of writing in this course, and we want to always follow the guidelines of our manual. Okay, so that's a little information about the textbooks. I want to also go over the syllabus. So here you will find our program learning outcomes and your student learning outcomes for this course. You'll see information about the 3 books that I just talked about. We also require that our reading specialist students purchase the Certified Teacher software. This is the software that we use to practice taking the actual Texas 151 exam. For this class, you are only going to be studying flashcards during this class, but that's there, and you use this throughout your coursework here at Sil Ross. It's always a good idea to go over the standards and competencies associated with becoming a reading specialist. Everything we do in this class revolves around those domain standards and competencies, and you will be referring to those as you work on your classwork. So this semester you have different types of assignments. A big bulk of your assignments will be discussion boards, and some of those discussion boards will have you will have blog posts in the discussion boards. So when I grade a discussion, I am not only looking for your reflection, your initial post, but also I am really hoping that you begin modeling strong digital literacy skill sets in which you are providing strong peer reviews using questioning, sharing strategies, techniques, and additional resources to encourage deeper reflection in these discussions. So this semester we are trying to model this in our discussion board, and we're also going to be working on really thinking about your purpose as a reading specialist and developing an online presence that you can use outside of our classwork, outside of Sil Ross. So I'm going to be asking you to create blogs, and we're going to scaffold this. You will learn about blogs for the first few weeks of class. You will eventually begin creating blog posts, and you will publish those blog posts for the world to see, and you will share the link to your published blog post with your peers in the discussion board. So that will be a little bit different from the past, but I will walk you through that process. And so that's explained here in the syllabus. You're going to have a mid-semester exam. We do have practice questions for you to practice before you take the exam, and that is in there as well, and that will be from October 15th to October 22nd. You will have an audit assignment where you will reflect on your own professional learning and growth this semester as part of your midterm. And you're going to be working on a few projects this semester that connect to the readings that you will read this semester. So the first one is you're going to design 10 literacy centers, and you will be sharing those literacy centers with others. And the final assignment, you will be working on a language analysis project where you will learn how to use questioning strategies to help young readers grow in their reading comprehension. And so that's laid out for you as well. You'll have an audio recording of an actual lesson that you will design. And then finally, you will select some learning artifacts, and you will share those learning artifacts in your Blackboard ePortfolio with me as part of your final grade. And you will have a final exam at the end of the semester. The grading policy is there for you to review along with our course schedule. Know that I am here to help you, so if you would take some time this weekend and early next week to review the syllabus, go through the modules. Once you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and start. You'll select modules, and you'll begin with Module 1, and everything is structured in using modules, and you will need to go in order. So you will start with the class introduction. I look forward to collaborating with each of you this semester. Please let me know how I can best support you. Good luck. Let's have a great learning experience.